how we can combine decorative stitches together to create totally new patterns to sew on your projects. The first thing we're going to do is touch prog, and that will open our empty memory. Now, whatever stitch you were in from before, notice at the top it says program 1 utility. So you would be selecting stitches from row 1 if we started entering them now. So if you wanted stitches from row 4, touch your stitch menu button. Go down to your group 4, the decorative ones, touch OK, and then pick your stitch. Let's start off with stitch number 17, and that's how it comes up on the screen. And I'm going to combine it with stitch number 18, a flower and a leaf. And if I started right now to sew it, it will go ahead and do flower, leaf, flower, leaf. So that's all we needed to go ahead and do. If you want to save it, touch the heart here for the favorites, and then it says save to my stitches, and we have nothing in the memory yet. So if I just touch OK, it's going to put it in the memory number 1. All right, we'll come back later to see where we actually retrieve that. Touch program to go back, and you can use clear to delete anything you're not going to keep or sew. We can also do the same thing with lettering. So if we're going to go into lettering, touch the alphabet button. You're going to have a couple different styles. I will tell you the A is the alphabet that's English. So just go ahead and touch the first one, touch OK. You have uppercase, but then you also can change it to lowercase. Right here where it has a capital A, lowercase a, and a 1, that means we can go to different screens. So go ahead and touch it. You'll get to the lowercase ones and the numbers and punctuation. At the end of all of the group of letters, there's what I call lazy staple, right upside down kind of staple. That would be a space. You also have a dash and period and comma, all your normal things. So if I wanted to put my name in, I can arrow down and over to the letter I want, and then go ahead and touch OK. You'll see it appearing on the screen, and you'll see how it's going to sew. And let's go ahead and change it to lowercase, and I can come back and do my A. And then go ahead down, there's my R, back up to my A. Well, that was easy. And then it's ready to stitch. If I wanted to add a decorative stitch, I could come back out, find the row I need it to be in. How about I add a little butterfly right at the end? So that is super easy to do. Again, clear would actually clear it out. And we can save that one also. Touch the heart, arrow down to a blank memory, and touch OK. So where do we access designs that we have saved? To get out of it, just touch program. That will also return you out, and then you can just go ahead and you'd be back to, for example, a straight stitch or decorative stitch of your choice. So if we wanted to retrieve one of those patterns, go ahead and touch the stitch menu button, and you notice the heart. The heart is where those stitches went to, and this is for loading them. You'll see your 2 combinations that you put in. We wanted to retrieve the flower and vine and touch OK, then it's all ready to stitch. If you just go ahead and start stitching, it will go ahead and do a long length of it. But if I push stop on the front of my machine, watch, it will just do the single version of that pattern. Same for the name. I usually push stop so I'm not getting my name over and over and over, unless that's what you want. Now remember, these stitches and names you can sew on fabric as well as paper. For those of you who love to do scrapbooking or other things like greeting cards, why not use your decorative stitches on some of those projects? What fun would that be? And don't forget variegated thread to make it super easy and fun to look at. To remove a sequence from my stitches, just go ahead and pull it up on the screen and touch clear. And it'll ask you, do you want to delete it? And OK would say yes. And then it's empty.